Okay, so that's our track. I haven't arranged it out fully yet, as we'll be doing that in the tutorial. I'm now just going to let you hear some of the individual parts just to give you an idea of some of the stuff we're going to be covering. First up we have drums. Let me solo them. Kick, clap. Oh, I'll need to set a loop point around here. We've got our big reverb clap. I'll be showing you how to make those. Ride cymbal. And just a hat loop. So drums. Now we've got our bass. We've got 3 bass parts here, and we've sort of layered them up just to give us a sort of bottom end, a mid, and sort of high, and it just gives a bit more energy, and you can control then what different bass parts, you know, the levels of the different bass parts at any given time. Just gives you a bit more versatility. Then we have some stab sounds. These are done through Nexus. If you haven't already got Nexus and you are interested in doing trance, it's basically an essential buy. It's just trance on a stick basically. It's got all the trance sounds ever, and there's some really cool features, the trance gate and the arpeggiator, which really make things a whole lot easier. The basses as well are done in Nexus. Doesn't necessarily have to be that way, but there's some cool features, the arpeggiator especially, that are really useful for bass. Got more stabby synth sounds there, again on Nexus. We've got a basic saw pad there, this is just done in simpler. Then another saw, or another pad, which is from Nexus again. And then we have our leads. And this is just done with simpler again. I've just sampled a sort of big saw sound. Be showing you how to program them in, and as always you'll get all the presets and samples along with the tutorial. These 2 riffs here are actually old riffs that I had in before. I only changed it recently just to sort of make it a bit cooler, so we'll keep them in and you can sort of see the process that I've gone through to get to where I am. And it could be an alternative as well. You know, the riff that I've got at the minute, I think's better, but I mean, you could probably use either. And then we have our melodies. Got one sound coming off the Nexus, and one coming off acoustic piano. If you don't have acoustic piano, any piano sound will do. It's sort of quite in the background, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have our acid and bass sweep. They're both simpler. Again, just sampled a couple of saw sounds, added filters and effects to them. And then we have a few effects just at the bottom, some effects samples. And that's basically it. We have effects here as well. We've got a big reverb, which we're using the free revolver. Again, I'll be able to give you the impulses that I'm using in that. I'm using that big Taj Mahal sound. Just gives you a really nice reverb sound. Let you hear it on the melody. So it's a huge reverb. And then we've got a smaller one for our drums, and then a couple of just delays, ping pong delays for the lead line, and a couple of other things. And that's your lot. So in the next tutorial, we're going to get started looking at some chord structures and how to build a track and the sort of elements that we're going to be using.